Hey guys, sorry I haven't uploaded in months. It has been a crazy few months. A lot of things have changed. So starting off from the last time I uploaded, we had a massive, and I mean a massive storm front, and I got completely flooded out of my tent to the point that I was scooping water out of my tent with a mug. So that was pretty shocking. I tried to deal with it as best as I could, but eventually Vinny's ended up lending a hand and put me up in a motel for a couple of days while I figured out what the fuck I was going to do next. I ended up going to crash with a friend, and that was good for a couple of months. Well, it was probably about, probably a month and a half or so. I don't know, I've lost track. But that ended up going sideways because someone who was staying there ended up hurting me. I'm not going to go too much into those details, but for lack of better words, I ended up getting severely injured. Thankfully, it didn't cause much damage, but it did trigger my fibro in my lower back a bunch. And then from there, I ended up getting a friend who found another friend to come pick me up from there. And I proceeded to stay with those friends for probably about 2.5 weeks, I would say. And that was good for a bit. Things ended up going a little bit wonky, but shit happens. So, but then the lovely, lovely people next door, who apparently decided that I was a really nice person, decided to sell me their van. And I was shocked. And they sold it to me cheap enough that I could afford it. And yeah, so long story short, I own a van now. And when you think about it, I'm also a homeowner because this is now my home. I do plan to do another video where I'm going to do a proper van walkthrough sort of thing. But as a brief explanation of where I'm currently at. So that's kind of where you can see things from right now. Midnight's just hanging out in the corner there. She's quite happy, quite content in our new little living space. And she most of the time doesn't want to get out, but once I figure out where I'm actually going to attach the lead to, she'll be able to wander around outside of the van. Although right now, we're currently on a main road and a lot of people go for walks with their dogs along the path, so not such the greatest idea for the lead idea right now. But I have her pop-up enclosure, so I can put that outside and just cover the side of it with a bit of a blanket, so that way she can't see the cars going past on the road, because the cars, with how loud they are and everything outside of the van, it freaks her out a bit. So she ends up hanging out in that sort of in the morning, while I'm, like, aside from her getting a bit of sun, she hangs out in that enclosure while I basically pack up the bed and go into sort of day mode, which was kind of consisting of me making a makeshift couch out of what the bed is. So simply put, when they sold me this van, it already has a build out. So it's not like, there's definitely things I want to change, don't get me wrong, but as a temporary solution for my current living situation, this is fucking amazing. So it's already got the whole fold out bed with platforms put down to make the bed bigger. I can put one of them up the back here as a couch head sort of thing, although when I have it set up like this, instead of just having both platforms sitting upright on the floor while, I have the couch with like just my pillows or something, When this one's up, I can't access my back storage. So I do have like sort of a head of the bed top back storage thing. There is a built-in fridge, but I can't actually access it right now because it seems a bunch of stuff's gotten stuck in the crevices of the back door. So I'm slowly but surely WD-40ing the crap out of it, and hopefully it will open soon enough and I'll be able to access that storage properly. But I do have storage under the bed as well, and when I've got the platforms up to make the bed bigger, I can shove stuff under that section where the platforms are. I've went and got like a windscreen shade thing, and that provides more privacy, as well as safety pinning up a tapestry, so that way I've got more privacy. And it's already got curtains in here, as you can kind of see from the back here. A bit of curtains makes things a bit easier. Midnight has her cat litter set up at the front cab, and little snoozy areas all over the place. And I've had to set up my fold out table thing that I have as a way to keep her bowls flat at the moment, because of where the van has been since before I bought it. On the curb that it's on, it's kind of on a slant, so at the moment I am a little bit lopsided in here. When I'm up on the couch, as you can tell, I don't have much headroom, but that's okay. I can deal with that for the most part. If I just like sort of lie back and chill sort of thing, it's pretty fine. I've had a bunch of assistance from people, which has been absolutely amazing. I've met so many amazing people through all these months, and I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for all the amazing people I've met and all the amazing people that have been willing to help me. And it's just been awesome. It's been one hell of a journey to get to where I am now, but I finally own my first vehicle, and it's my first van, and it already has a build out, and I could live in it, which means I have solid ass roof over my head for those stormy days. I'm up off the ground, which means that I don't have to worry about, getting moldiness underneath me. I mean, something a bit safer than a tent, because this locks. It has been one hell of a journey. And despite all the ups and downs and all the crappy things that have happened, I wouldn't change one bit about it, because all of that has led me to where I am right now. And never in a million years did I think I was going to be able to afford to own a van this year. I didn't think I was going to be able to afford a van until like maybe next year at least, if not the following year. Because let's be honest, when you look online, vans are expensive as shit. But here I am. And my aunt is going to be posting down my driving book soon, so I can then find everyone and anyone who's willing to teach me to drive, so I can get my hours up. And I'm hoping that by the end of this year, I'm hoping I'll have my Ps. I'm hoping I'll have basic repairs done in here and get this van up and running. And I'm hoping I'm going to have all of that by the end of this year, and then that way I can finally start driving around and meeting all sorts of people and investigating lots of new places and checking out all kinds of things. And I'm really looking forward to going on that journey with everyone who watches my videos, which at this current point in time isn't many, but I'm hoping that will change over time. And I'm hoping that, my prior homelessness tips videos will be of assistance to a lot of people. And I'm really excited to start all this, and to take you guys on this journey with me as I start van life along with my cat. So yeah, anyway, as I said, I will make another video where I do a walkthrough of my van as it is right now, and it'll like cut to a like nighttime bit where I show you what it looks like at night when I have the bed done out and stuff. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Thanks, bye.